When your dog is the first face you see every morning and the last heartbeat you hear before you fall asleep, that is not just a pet. That is family. And if you have never owned a Rottweiler, let me tell you something right now. You have no idea what you are missing. Before we go any further, if nobody has told you today that you deserve a love this pure, this loyal, this absolutely ridiculous and overwhelming, I am telling you right now. And if this channel has ever made you smile, ever made your heart feel a little warmer, please hit that subscribe button right now, because every single week we share moments exactly like this one, moments that remind you why dogs are not just animals. They are the best decision you will ever make. Now, back to this Rottweiler. The first time he walked into the living room like he owned the place, because honestly he did, everyone stopped. He was not small, he was not quiet, he was not subtle. He walked in like a king who had been away on a long business trip and had finally returned to his throne. His paws hit the floor with that deep, confident sound that only a Rottweiler can make. And he looked around the room with those dark, soulful eyes as if to say, I am here now. Everything is fine. And somehow, everything was. That is the thing about Rottweilers that people get wrong. The world looks at them and sees size, sees strength, sees intimidation. But the people who actually live with one, they see something completely different. They see a dog who will sit on your feet on a cold morning just to keep you warm. They see a dog who follows you from room to room, not because he wants something, but because being away from you, even for 5 minutes, is genuinely painful for him. They see a dog who will press his enormous head against your chest on the days when you are falling apart. And somehow, he always knows. He does not need to be trained to do that. He just knows. And here's what nobody tells you before you bring a Rottweiler home. Nobody warns you that you will start scheduling your day around him, that you will rush home from work, not because you have to, but because the thought of him waiting by that door, ears perked, tail going, eyes scanning every passing car, that thought alone is enough to make you drive a little faster. Nobody warns you that his happiness will quietly become the most important part of your day, that his good days will feel like your good days, and his bad days, the slow mornings, the stiff joints, the moments when he just wants to lie still, those will sit heavy in your chest in a way you never expected. Because somewhere along the way, without even realizing it, you stopped being his owner. You became his person. There was this one afternoon, the kind of afternoon where everything goes wrong at once, the kind where you sit on the kitchen floor because the couch feels too far away. He came over, slowly, gently, the way only big dogs move when they sense something is off, and he just laid down next to you, all 110 pounds of him, right there on the cold tile, not asking for anything, not trying to fix anything, just staying. No words, no performance, just presence. And in that moment, you understood something that no book, no therapist, no well-meaning friend had ever been able to explain. You understood what it means to be loved without condition, without expectation, without agenda, just loved, fully, quietly, completely. If you have a Rottweiler, you already know that feeling, that specific, impossible to describe feeling of being completely seen by an animal who has chosen you. Not because you feed him, not because you hold the leash, but because somewhere in that massive, loyal chest, you are his whole world. He is the dog who will bark at the doorbell like a guard wolf and then immediately wag his tail when he realizes it is just a delivery guy. He is the dog who will steal your spot on the couch the second you stand up, look you dead in the eyes when you come back, and absolutely refuse to move. He is the dog who sprints to the door when he hears your car in the driveway, not walking, not trotting, sprinting, like every single return is the greatest event of his entire life. Because for him, it is. That is what people do not understand about Rottweilers. They are not aggressive, they are not dangerous, they are dramatic. They are deeply, completely, embarrassingly in love with their people. They are the friend who texts you first, the one who shows up without being asked, the one who never, ever lets you feel alone. People will tell you that dogs do not understand love the way humans do, that it is instinct, that it is conditioning, that it is just biology. And maybe they are right. Maybe the science supports that. But tell that to the dog who searches for your face in a crowd. Tell that to the dog who whimpers softly at the door on the nights you come home late. Not out of hunger, not out of habit, but out of something that looks, in every way that matters, exactly like relief. Tell that to the dog who has never once in all his years with you made you feel like a burden. If that is just biology, then biology is the most beautiful thing in the world. And when you look into those eyes, really look, you realize something. This dog has been loving you since the moment he met you, quietly, constantly, without condition, before you earned it, before you deserved it, before you even knew you needed it. He looked at you on that very first day and made a decision that he has never once taken back. Think about that for a moment. In a world where everything feels temporary, where people leave, where circumstances change, where even the things you build with your own hands can fall apart overnight, this dog has been your one constant. He does not care about your failures. He does not remember your worst days the way you do. He wakes up every single morning and chooses you again, fresh, fully, without hesitation. That is not something you find easily in this life. So the next time someone tells you that Rottweilers are scary, smile. Not because you want to argue, not because you need to prove anything. Just smile because you know something they do not. You know what it feels like to be loved like that. You know what it means to have a creature look at you like you are the entire reason the day is worth starting. And if this video made something stir inside your chest, if it reminded you of your own dog, your own quiet mornings, your own kitchen floor moments, then you already understand everything I am trying to say. Now, here's something I want you to sit with before you scroll away. Do you think dogs understand how much we love them back, or is their love always just a little bigger than ours? Drop your answer in the comments. Every single response. I genuinely want to know what you think, because I have a feeling this community has some of the most beautiful answers in the world.